Hey, everybody, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing great as always. I am Rick, and I am continuing my sleep token journey. This is Jericho, the last of the second EP, and I'm discovering a pattern here of a development based on a lot of heartache and pain and reflection on that. So I'm enjoying it. It's kind of deep. I love the music. I love the lyricism, and I'm ready for this one. I have the lyrics up, and I have the music cued. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Let's get into this right now. Here we go. Caught me off guard. That high note.
Until I wake, I dine on golden crosses until you taste like new flesh. You taste like new flesh. You taste like new flesh. Say my name again.
I dig. I got. It's already 2 minutes. I don't even think that 2 minutes went by fast. I was getting into the kind of the old keyboard sound. Gave me kind of a '70s feel. His high notes are kind of dreamlike state, which makes sense because of where the song's going. He's always reflecting back on something, and it's always in the sense of probably the reason for sleep token. I don't know, but it's always in a reflection based on a dream or just what I always see as a dream. Like he's always looking back on things or reliving things in a dream state. So dying on old encounters, he's just dreaming about someone who's no longer with him, I assume. And in the dream, it's like made anew all over again. Everything seems like new flesh is the way I'm taking it. It's reliving the energy or the positivity of like that new encounter, that euphoric feeling is the word I'm looking for. But I like the different tones. It's just things get different. There's no kind of, each song has its own little kind of I don't know how to say it. It's like they're not really sounding much like each other. They each have their own kind of personality. Like in some music, things you can always, they kind of sometimes can sound the same, but he seems to kind of give it its own personality and its own different twist. In this case, it's the keyboards and the way he's singing at the higher pitched voice.
Say my name again.
Right, I can't let that get away from me. That was a nice transition right there. I think the folding of the sweat at first I was going like, "I don't know where that's going," but I think the bed is also a kind of has the memories, let's just say, of encounters. So I think it's a reference to that, like a more of a tangible thing, but that transition was fantastic. So, I like how he does that too, how he kind of keeps you guessing because sometimes you don't know what's coming next and then it hits. I think I got that from the summoned, I think is when I was going like, whoa, I wasn't expecting some of the stuff that came out of that. And I'm noting that as a pattern as I'm going through this.
Something in the way you lay, enough to make the dead switch graves. You take your leave. You taste like say my name again. Say my name again. My hands are not worthy. My hands are
Another switch. A lot going on. Heavy bass. Love that. I'm a fan of like interesting type of percussions, different kind of beats like that. He was too was hammering on that cymbal, almost like getting a point home. That's why I was doing this because he was just relentless on that. It was just this monotone crash, and I think it's like I said to get the point home, to keep your attention, to stay right here, type of thing. And that's indicative of the song because I don't think he wants to wake up because he's dining on old encounters. So it's like he lives in the moment in his dreams. So that's a place you want to stay if it's enjoyable, right? And at least I would. Um, I was trying to find something out in the something in the way you lay enough to make the dead switch graves. I can only assume that the energy that person gives off can be so overpowering that it's it I guess it would just have an effect even to someone who's no is like dead. Like it would and I don't know what switching graves too. Maybe it's just coming alive. I don't know. Um but that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's the energy that person has or gives off. And again, I'm getting that theme of it's something he no longer has, but he keeps reflecting back to, and just describing all the good. but in some cases, like the last song I did, some of the evil that exists or the bad. Um, so it's but it seems it has that common theme. At least in this whole EP had that common theme too. Uh, I I really like this one. Um, and again, because there's some of the changes in it, I like being caught off guard. And that did this when that had that kind of mellow drop there where I stopped it, and I like how it finished out. Again, I'm liking how he introduces these little sounds that just. That's why I say it's so big. Like you, in that last part, it was kind of. I just felt like I was in a cloud somewhere, but like in a detailed type of cloud, if that makes sense. And I like all the little accents of the percussions that are just kind of misplaced. And I say misplaced because you don't expect them to just kind of like ring out, but it makes sense, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot, actually. It's there's really in my I guess I see it as there's really no rhyme or reason for it to be there, just in its simplicity, but in its complexity, it makes sense to me. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what I enjoy about it. Again, I like being caught off guard, and it has to fit. You can't just do stuff like that and it not fit in some way, shape, or form. And they make it happen in a very artistic way, and I enjoy that. As I've said many times, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're getting on to now. I think it's Jaws and one other song. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do first. I keep recalling Jaws. And there's a video. I think you guys were telling me that Nazareth was supposed to go with, or vice versa. Maybe the video I watched was supposed to go with Jaws, but something didn't fit. It wasn't friendly to radio or video or something. At the time it was released, and then they changed things up, or it's anyway. It's supposed to make sense to me, and I'm sure I'll figure that out once I see Jaws, right? Or maybe you can give me some help in the comments, but let me know if I'm supposed to do that one or the other one first before I get into their first one, which I think is sunning down, or something like that. I haven't looked at it yet, um, but I think that's the next one. Um, yeah, let me know if hopefully you liked it. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. If not, that's okay too. But we'll go from there. Peace to everybody. Be happy, healthy, and safe. And we will see you on the next one. Take care.